Welcome back, everybody, to your favorite trio of men. Burgers with the boys. How we doing today?
Yeah, doing
How
all
the
right,
boys
my guy.
doing?
We're vibing.
We're vibing. We're just having a good time.
Vibing.
Exciting things. Start things off before we get into the topic of the show. We have officially, not for sale yet, Burgers with the Boys officially uniforms. Look at these.
Heck yeah.
Got the logo on it. Burgers
Those
with
are
the Boys.
sick.
It's great. We're slowly but surely we're getting there.
We're getting there.
What are we talking about today? It's a burning question. If it's on everyone's mind, surely on my mind, I'm going to answer it for you. We are talking about baseball, but not only baseball. We are talking about Disney/Pixar baseball and what characters would make up our ideal team. If we could draft out of the arsenal of Disney characters, who would we pick? Where would they go? Do we agree, disagree with each other? It's going to be...
Oh, we're going to disagree with each other.
Yeah, we are.
We're absolutely going to disagree.
There's going to be a lot of yelling in this episode, boys.
We're absolutely going to disagree, but it's going to be great. So we have 9-man roster. So outfield, infield. Did we all do a manager just for fun?
I did a manager.
Because I added just for funsies I did manager, bat boy, and an umpire because there was one umpire in my head that I think emulates a real life umpire, and I just need to say it because I think it's too good.
Oh my God.
We're gonna go position by position. We're each gonna say who we picked. We're gonna justify that reasoning on why. I would like to start, if that's cool with everyone.
Go for it.
Who is in charge of the outfield, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to the outfield first. Who's in charge? It's the center fielder. Center fielder needs to be fast as can be. Who's the fastest guy? Oh, wait. I would like to just before we get into this, we are doing Disney and Pixar only. We are not including Star Wars. We are not including Marvel. I just want to get into that because obviously we'd have superheroes at every single position. It wouldn't be in a contest.
No. This would be nothing but Marvel people.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Thor would be pulling a Mario baseball, going up there with his hammer, just swinging it the whole. I just want to get that out of the way. But center fielder, they need to be fast as can be. They need to be able to cover the corners, cover the gaps, pretty much everywhere but the line. Who's the fastest guy in the Pixar Disney arsenal? Dash Parr from The Incredibles, ladies and gentlemen. Dash Parr is going to be in center field. Anything that is hit below that wall, there is not a chance in France he's not catching it. That is my center fielder. There is no other right answer.
Matthew,
I see why you put him there.
I have the exact same answer at center field.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, it's the only right answer.
It's the only right answer.
I do not. I have
Ben
Dash on my roster, though.
Okay. Ben's making a face like he really wishes he would have put Dash in center field, but didn't think about it.
No. And I have a reason. I have like a whole reason behind it too.
Okay.
So my center fielder, I'm going with someone who, isn't Dash Parr, but he is as close to a superhero as you can get. I put Hercules in center field.
I knew it. Okay.
I put Hercules in center.
Okay.
Hercules is not a bad choice. I think you wasted a really good arm. I think you wasted a powerful arm in center field picking Hercules.
I feel better with my pitcher than that because I put Hercules there first, and I'm like, I'm confident in that decision. I'll put Hercules in.
It's not a bad choice. You're putting a demigod. I mean, anywhere you put a demigod, it's not like he's going to underperform.
Exactly.
I did my list more logistically, who would work well together and sort of thing. So my pitcher catcher sort of dynamic. My infield is something that I really kind of did this with. But moving to left field.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, his tops are made of rubber and his bottoms are made of springs. Anything Dash Parr cannot get to, anything in left field above that fence, Tigger. T-I double gut.
That's a good pick.
Tigger's going to get on his tail. He's going to spring. We know he's fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
We know he's agile. All he has to do is jump up, and anything off that wall in left field, Tigger's going to snag.
Yeah,
Again, and I will be so bold to say, there is no wrong answer. I have the right answer.
You just said there's no wrong answer, but you have the right answer. That doesn't make any sense.
You have
it makes sense. It makes more sense if you think about it.
You're gonna like my pick. It's a Disney character. Some know it, some don't. He can literally fly because we're talking about the purple dragon himself, Figment of Imagination, out in left field.
I didn't think
You're not even gonna get a ball if you hit a bomb. Like it's going 500 feet. He's gonna fly in that air and he's gonna catch.
Not only here. I'll give you Figment, but I'll give you Figment. I want to put under 2. I didn't know we could pick park characters. Well, that's not true.
It's a Disney character.
No, I know it's I know it's a Disney character. In my head, though, I was thinking like movies, and for some reason, I didn't think like putting park. But
you got to use your imagination, Matthew. You didn't use it enough. Yeah, now you're gonna give me that answer. All right, Ben, who's your left fielder?
He was name dropped a week ago.
Ooh.
He can get you on all fours, and he's fast as boy. I'm going Air Bud in left field. Give me the dog. Give me the golden retriever in left field. Because you know what? Everyone's gonna smack it to left. And you know what dogs like to do? They like to go fetch. I don't even care if he lets it drop. He's gonna get it all the way to my shortstop. You know what? Screw that. My shortstop's gonna go get it. So if he drops it, I'm covered.
Okay, but how's he gonna throw it?
How's he gonna? Yeah, you have a dog in left field.
I have a plan to where my shortstop and my left fielder are gonna meet, and that's how they're gonna do it.
So
it'll make sense when we get to my shortstop.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably
is Dash Parr your shortstop? Okay. All right.
Future.
That is correct.
Okay. We got. Okay.
So we're playing Dash deep.
Okay. I got you.
Yep.
Right field. We're moving to right field. So we have Dash in center. We have Tigger in left. Right field traditionally is always the worst player out of all of them, at least if we're going by like kid pitch, which is kind of what the vibe I was getting off here. We're throwing together almost like a scrimmage game.
Yeah.
So I'm not looking for somebody with an arm. I'm looking for someone who has great hand-eye and who can once again get the balls above the fence in the areas that Dash cannot reach. Peter Pan.
Ooh.
Peter Pan has the hand-eye. We know this because he fights Captain Hook and the pirates on the reg.
That's true.
He can fly. He's got to be fairly fast when he's flying. It's never stated, but he's definitely not, he's not going Dash level speeds, but he can fly fast enough to get a ball. Absolutely.
That's true.
I just have confidence, not so much in his bat, but I have confidence that as a fielder, he'd be good to get up on that wall and get some balls.
I agree with that. I almost put Peter Pan on my team.
I did too.
My right fielder. I didn't go with the logic that Matt does, scrimmage ball, casual, I know he's a Pirates fan, so he doesn't understand what winning's like, but
about up to par. That's about up to par with how the Pirates play, actually.
Yes.
Actually, I think my Disney roster could easily take the Pirates down. Like, no problem.
I mean, easily. So I went with someone that is similar, that he can fly. He's not super fast, but that's why we have Dash in center. He can cover most, but the outside perimeter is basically so that they don't hit a home run over the fence. So give me Buzz Lightyear out in right field.
I disagree.
He's got a laser for an arm. Are you kidding me?
Disagree.
No.
Hard disagree.
I don't know, dude.
Just let me give me my logic, and then you can disagree all you want.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead. Because I
Buzz
have a
Lightyear.
Point. Go ahead.
I'm not talking about the toy. I'm talking about the Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, that Chris Evans is going to play?
No, Buzz Lightyear is Buzz Lightyear. There's no technical.
There's the guy from the movie cartoon.
Wait, are we talking about Tim Allen's figure? Or are we talking about the one that Chris Evans plays?
Tim Allen's Buzz Lightyear is the only canon Buzz Lightyear. The Space Ranger show was not. You can't say
it's a movie. It's still a movie that exists today.
It was a TV show, not a movie.
It's also a movie. You should do a little research next time.
Okay, but it doesn't.
He's got a laser for an arm,
count.
Literally. Okay.
No, he has a laser on his arm.
I was trying to figure why you were going to put a piece of
plastic
out there.
He's got wings, and he can fly. Can cover all the bases, and he's going to have power for a bat.
Absolutely not. You cannot Okay, because fine. Then I'm putting a literal No, that's stupid.
I mean, I put a dog in left field, so I can't say anything. I put an actual dog in left field.
Like that's dumb as shit. You can't say, "Oh, I'm putting Buzz Lightyear." And first of all, Buzz Lightyear does not fly. It states very clearly he falls with style. So unless he resets every play by going up to the nosebleed section and waiting, then Buzz Lightyear is a
screw
terrible,
you, Rob Manfred. Idiot.
You can't. God, don't ruin my night, please. I don't want to hear about him.
It is what it is. I told you exactly. The Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear character from Toy Story, not the toy that Andy owns. The character Buzz Lightyear is different.
Cartoon.
Yeah. You can't be mad at my logic here.
It's terrible logic.
Not terrible logic, my guy.
I mean,
Buzz Lightyear is okay. Hang on. To quote Woody. Well, to paraphrase Woody, he's a toy. You have a toy
of a character in a movie.
I mean, he's also in a video game too.
Yeah.
We can't get this technical. This is not.
We definitely can get this technical. You're the one that's making it technical. You're the one that's going out of your way and making this a lot harder than it has to be. The Buzz Lightyear character in the movie.
I want new friends.
Go for it.
Well, my right fielder.
Yeah, let's hear Ben's right fielder.
I was
less controversial.
Yeah, less controversial. We're not really as much concerned about the fielding as we are the bat, so I'm going for bat here. And I wanted to put him on my team. I had him like on the list. I'm like, you know what? I need to plug him in somewhere. I put the Beast in right field because he's going to be a power bat. I love it. Give me some power in right field.
No, I actually, I'm going to be honest. I did not think about the Beast. I mean, and in the movie, dude, he climbs that castle.
Yeah, dude.
All the live long day, dude.
He has the ability to get down on all fours and go after a fly ball. Dude, he's going to cover some ground.
I would say he is as agile, and if not more maybe, than my pick of Tigger. I mean, Tigger was in left field, but still, I think that you found like the I agree. I think I'm mainly going for. Are we gonna do our batting order later and justify the batting order as well?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
I agree. Ben, great outfield. Brandon, you have a toy in right field, so you can go jump off.
It's not the toy version. I've said this many times, but go ahead.
You can't. That's annoying. So moving to the infield, do you guys want to do pitcher, catcher, then move from first, second, short, third, or do you want to do first, second, short, third, pitcher, catcher? Which one do you want to do first?
Doesn't matter to me, babe.
We can do the first one.
Cool beans. So pitcher, catcher first. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say them as a pair because my reasoning is as a pair. My pitcher, you want to have someone strong and accurate is the most important thing. I picked Mr. Incredible. Here, Mr. Incredible, and for my catcher, I picked Hercules. Now, here's my reason why I didn't reverse those. I think Hercules is stronger than Mr. Incredible, but Hercules, and I got a little too real with this, Hercules is a demigod. If Hercules throws a ball at Mr. Incredible, it's going through Mr. Incredible's hand.
I mean, yeah, that's
true. Now, and we know Mr. Incredible is strong, obviously, and he's accurate. And we know he's accurate because the entire movie is him throwing things at other things. Yeah, so we know he's got a decent accurate arm for the most part. And I figure Mr. Incredible at his hardest is not going to put a dent, not even going to break the sweat of Hercules' hand. Mm-hmm. And if anyone tries to steal, you still have Hercules with a gun. I mean, he would have to dumb it down, obviously, but he could still throw some people out. And let's not forget, Hercules at home, you're not running Hercules over. Hercules will plant his feet, and you will just run into a brick wall.
I bet someone could run him over. Someone could.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear maybe. He's a toy. Probably. I hope his arm doesn't fall off.
Well, if we're doing duos, mine doesn't really have anything to do with duos. This is my pitcher. I guess it. Yeah, I do like the team up. My pitcher is Goofy because I just see Goofy as that tall, lanky, classic like Randy,
like a Chris Sale.
No, dude,
Randy Johnson, Chris Sale type look.
Yeah.
How to play baseball. Goofy's a baseball player. He's in multiple baseball cartoons.
Exactly.
Dude.
It's true.
He could have been easily, in the lineup, but he's, I think, the number one pitcher on the board. And then, like Matt, my catcher's Hercules as well. I just saw, no one's stealing bases on Hercules. Maybe Dash, but Dash is gonna just steal home every single time, anyways. So
I'm gonna
allow stolen bases. Like, that's where I'm gonna get got.
It's like,
I am putting a little bit of a technical limit on Dash because obviously he would just steal first to home, no problem. So we're just gonna pretend stolen bases aren't a thing in these games because anytime Dash is up, you're not gonna get him. Well, Hercules might be able to get him.
That's
actually not true.
He was a demigod, so he's probably the one
Hercules. He might be able to get him. So I agree, Brandon. I like your picks.
No,
I actually almost picked Goofy as my pitcher as well because of the cartoons.
Yeah,
exactly. He has a baseball background.
He's got that background.
Ben, would you care to go?
So I know if we took every character that Disney as a company owns, and you had to pick a pitcher, I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, I take Hawkeye," and I'm like, "Okay, well, we're not doing Marvel, so what's the closest thing I can get to Hawkeye?" I'm going with Robin Hood as my pitcher because the dude has incredible accuracy and he's got a great he doesn't miss, so he's gonna throw gas. I'm hoping that it can correlate. It's a gamble.
I think so.
It's a real gamble. I think the accuracy will
give him a few years in the minors. I think he'll really blossom.
Yeah. I mean, the fact of the matter is he trained himself that well with a bow and arrow. I don't see a reason why that dude wouldn't be able to just throw a ball,
Right. And I was watching Civil War today.
I like it.
Because, Hawkeye, same thing. Like, he's got the bow and arrow thing. And, they had that – there was that dialogue between him and Tony at the airport. He's like, what, golf doesn't suit you? He's like, well, I played 18, shot 18. Like, well, if he can do it with a bow and arrow, he can do it with a golf club. So I'm like, okay, well, if Robin Hood can do it with a bow and arrow, I'm hoping he can throw it. I don't know. So that was my logic.
I like it.
Little sidebar. Hawkeye shot a perfect round of golf.
Yeah, dude.
You didn't know that?
He said I played 18.
I haven't seen Civil War in a while, but
played 18.
Yeah, he's like, I got bored, played 18, shot 18, no big deal.
Which only farther proves your point because if he could do it, if he could translate his accuracy with golf, there is zero reason he wouldn't be able to do it with a bow. Yeah, it'd be great.
Right. And I figured for my catcher, I'm gonna put a big body back there just because I don't want crap getting away from the plate. So I put Sully back there.
Ooh.
I put Sully back there. He's a big body.
Good choice. Which is actually a perfect segue because my first baseman is James P. Sullivan himself.
Oh, wow.
I debated
because bigger guy, great bat. I mean, you have to imagine Sully's going to be a great bat.
Dude.
I picture Sully almost like a Miguel Cabrera type character, or kind of or like an Albert Pujols almost.
I was just about to say Albert Pujols in his prime.
Yep.
He's big. He's seasoned. He's athletic. We know that because he works out every morning. I think he could absolutely play first, but he's not that fast. Something we also know. So I think first base, just to get him in the lineup, great choice for. And he would be able to catch the throws of my third baseman, which we will get to obviously in 2 picks here, but 3 picks.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. So I also have the Beast on my team, and he is my first baseman. I put him at first because he's about 7 feet tall, and he's going to be able to jump and catch any. If there's any aired balls or thrown left or right in the dirt, he's going to be able to catch them, no problem. And a power bat. The Beast is
absolutely
literally a beast.
Literally
A beast. So
I
sit first.
Doing a little research here. Sully is 7'5".
Damn.
Sully is 7'5".
Body behind the plate.
And the Beast.
Beast is 7 foot.
The Bee. Well, that doesn't. This. Hang on. The Beast is. Yeah. He's around 7 feet.
Yeah, I told you.
I was just curious. You had said it, and I was like, that's very interesting. I was just because turns out, dude, there's spreadsheets upon spreadsheets of how tall these characters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Ben, who's your first baseman?
I struggle with this. I was literally all day today. I was going back and forth with this person and Sully at these two positions. Ultimately, I could have gone either way. I decided to put Ralph at first base from Wreck-It Ralph because I don't want the ball getting away, and he's got huge hands. So, that would have worked at catcher, but I don't want that ball getting overthrown at first.
Dude, imagine the company making his glove. How much leather they're gonna have to use.
I don't think they would make a glove. I think he would just
use his bare hand.
Well,
he's a strong dude.
I mean,
he could.
You got to figure in this league that we've created in this Disney baseball league, the players can fly. The players can use their abilities. There's no. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be like.
I also think Ralph could take a throw from center from my boy Hercules.
Yeah, and I like it. I like the pick with Wreck-It Ralph. I would be concerned he would wreck it, obviously, but
yeah.
So moving on to second, I wanted to pick someone obviously who. Do you guys want to do second and short? Is kind of like a grouping, so we can.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sure.
Kind of like I just figured like a double play pair sort of thing.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I picked for second base Jesse from Toy Story. I also have a toy.
Oh, he put a toy in there.
He put a toy and he complained about my reasoning for a toy.
I did not complain about the toy. I did not complain about Buzz being a toy. My main complaint
you have
about
a toy
Buzz,
in your lineup.
Yes, because you
are a child's plaything.
I am fine because yes, we are doing off of. So I believe that Buzz could do it, but Buzz can't fly. Buzz cannot fly. So that was my issue with your pick. Is that having him in right field, he cannot fly. He would have to fall from something.
No, he can fly in the cartoon movie. I'm just telling you, you're wrong. But go ahead.
But I did Jesse and I did Merida because both are strong, independent women / toys. Both are athletic, both are agile, both can do the flippity floops, and I think that would be a killer team flipping double plays onto first. So
yeah, that's solid.
Fair.
So Jesse and Merida are my two.
So I guess these two are kind of not similar at all and don't have – I mean, they have some things in common, but, I originally at shortstop had the boss himself, Mickey, but then I decided to change it. I thought of somebody at short that was kind of agile, and I feel like he's going to be fast, and he's got a pet genie, and he can just wish that his team to victory. And we're going to go with Aladdin at short, and then I'm going to go with somebody that was literally raised by gorillas.
Ooh.
We're going to go with Tarzan.
Good pick.
So the Tarzan was just in the lineup, and that dude is going to have a powerhouse of a bat. Just find a spot for him in the lineup where he probably won't understand the game very well. He's still got to learn a few things, but he'll be able to hit the ball. And second base is pretty innocent.
I think Tarzan would pick up on – I mean, Tarzan picked up on all of England's history when Jane showed him a slideshow. I think that if you sit him down,
all of humanization,
right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen Tarzan 2, but first of all, Tarzan learns English in 3 days in Tarzan, and then Tarzan 2, he's going to England now, and Tarzan knock out of a park movie. Tarzan 2,
not great.
It's not.
Yikes.
Yeah, just.
But yeah, I think Tarzan Aladdin will have some wicked double plays. Tarzan's going to go into a barrel roll, throw the ball to Aladdin. Aladdin's going to slide to the left and just throw it. It's going to be great.
The only issue with your pick I have is the genie because
it was a joke.
Well, I'm just saying, but
it was kind of a joke. I
take this
I'm
pretty
just saying.
Seriously,
Okay,
Brandon. I know you don't, but I do.
Okay, fine. I'll put a serious answer to it to make you happy. Okay, Aladdin, before he even met the genie, he's a street rat.
No, I
He's
agree.
very agile. He
I
can
agree with
steal
you.
stuff.
Aladdin would be great.
Yeah,
Aladdin
Aladdin
would be
is
great.
going to be great at shortstop.
Trying to make your life hard. Because,
Yeah, and now I have to explain my rationale.
My middle
for you and
tandem
your sanity.
of second base and shortstop. Both names have already been mentioned tonight. I went Dash at shortstop.
Hell yeah.
I went Aladdin at second base. I love that pairing.
Oh, dude,
I love
that's good.
that pairing so much.
That's good.
Yep.
I guess I understand your outfield. Like, I understand your reasoning. I guess I'm just like, what, like wasting Dash at shortstop on the infield.
No,
because like Dash himself could run the infield.
But here's the thing. My envision here is he's going to play deep and left. So anything that Air Bud would just drop, Dash is going to go get.
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable with Hercules playing.
The fact you have Air Bud in your lineup makes
dude,
I love it.
He has his own movie, dude. He has his own baseball movie. How could you not pick Air Bud?
Matt hasn't seen it, so
that's fair.
He doesn't know.
I have seen it. I just haven't seen it in like 10 years.
It's
I
Air
apologize.
Bud's 7th inning fetch, and it's the greatest movie of all time.
I love him in left, dude.
I apologize.
Yeah, you should apologize.
I struggle with third base. I'm not gonna lie.
You can quote me on this. I want new friends.
All right, put it on the back of a T-shirt.
Put it on a T-shirt.
Put it on a T-shirt. I'll wear it. So my third baseman, he's quick. He's strong. He can lift precisely 10,000 times his body weight. Do we have any guesses, folks? He's quick. He's athletic. He can lift several times his body weight.
Is that
and he's
no
626? It is 626. It is experiment 626. Ditch. I figured dude's got 4 arms. So and if any ball that's down the line pulling him off the bag into foul territory, Nolan Arenado style, he's going to turn around and what's going to appear like a lob toss, it's actually going to be thrown however hard because you know he's going to make that throw. You know he's going to be fast. He's going to get the guys out at first. And then that goes back to Sully, big, strong monster. He's going to be able to take that ball, and it's going to be a good pairing, first and third.
That's not bad.
That's
the only downside I would put to Stitch is he can jump. Stitch does have hops, but he's not tall.
Yeah.
So the time, I mean, I don't know. I think it would hinder it the smallest amount, but that's
there's pros and cons to that character.
Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons to every pick, but I think that
right.
I think overall having Stitch at third outweighs most of the cons. But Brandon, please.
Yeah, so I'm going with someone that's just going to bring good morale to the locker room. He's going to have that, very lovable way about him. But he's also, if you program him right, ruthless, and he can be a dangerous bat.
Can I guess?
What if you're wrong? Go for it.
Well, I won't be because I'm a genius.
Okay.
Baymax.
It is Baymax.
Okay.
Yeah. Baymax, you'll be able to program him in baseball mode. And in baseball mode, you'll have the bench part where, he's like picking everybody up. And then you'll be able to have him like stone cold killer when he's out on the field.
You get a free team doctor there too.
Exactly.
I like
and awesome handshakes.
Like True.
Yeah, when he hits that home run, someone's gonna fist bump him. He's gonna go fa la la la. You can't tell me that's gonna bring joy to Figment when he hits a home run. That one time he does.
Dude, can you imagine? Can you just imagine on Brandon's team? Figment's on first. He got a single or a double, whatever. He's on first or second. Baymax pops a two-run dinger. They both hit home plate. Can you imagine the absolute joy that those two would secrete?
It's honestly that's why I put them on the same team.
Celebrating Figment and Baymax celebrating together. It would be better than any Disney parade.
That would be the best crossover.
I think you're right.
That would be better than any crossover that's ever been created.
Yeah, totally.
I guess this is kind of cool. I put the only villain of the night on my roster.
I thought about putting a villain, but I just couldn't do it.
I did too. There was no villains that were worth a damn to me, to be honest.
And at third base, I went with Gaston.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that was the only villain I was going to consider.
Yep, I went with an athletic guy that I'm pretty sure could get some pop in his swing, and that's who I thought.
I actually
he looks like Nolan Arenado to me, so that's where I made that connection.
Oh yeah,
great pick.
Thank you.
And that's the second time. I would like to point out two things. One, I'm a liar. I absolutely have a villain on my team. We are done with position players. Did we all pick a DH? Yes,
I picked
or no?
a DH. Yeah.
Ben, did you pick a DH? No.
And did you come to class prepared today?
I know, dude. Catch me.
Shame.
Catch me looking at one right now.
No, you're fine. All right, you got time. Matt will start.
So yeah, I actually I did put Gaston as my DH for similar reasons. Dude's athletic. If you needed to throw him in, you could, but as a designated DH, we know the dude's athletic. We know the dude. I mean, he's arrogant. Like, no one likes the DH.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody. The DH is always a big, bulky guy. Been in the league for a while. He hates everyone, including himself. You know, I think Gaston's a good pick, but I did lie. He is on the team. That is my only villain.
Well,
Gaston.
This was actually the first player I thought of when I was making my Disney team. I think this player as DH, he could have played third too, but since we're doing DH, I put him there. He's a player that only cares really about himself, and I think that's, like you said, the natural characteristics of a DH. He only wants to hit. That's fine. He's even going to bring his own club. We're talking about Maui from Moana. This dude, okay, yeah, the demigod himself, Maui. I mean, he's literally a transformational hitter. He can be whatever you want him to be. But if you need a grand slam, he's going to hit you a damn grand slam. That's just facts. He's going to hit it harder than probably any single Disney character out there. That dude is built. And he's tall.
So I lied. I did find a DH in my notes on my phone.
Let's hear.
I went with Kristoff.
Ooh.
Have you seen the way the guy swings an ice pick? I'm sure he could adjust that swing.
Yeah,
sure. And
I love
to make things as little as as less creepy as possible.
Mm.
We never see Kristoff with a shirt off, dude, but I'm sure the dude's jacked as all hell.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Dude's moving ice through the snow for a job. You're telling me that guy ain't shredded?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Frozen 3 needs to be on a beach or we riot.
I would like to go back to something really fast before we get into managers and stuff that Brandon said just a moment ago.
Great.
About Maui being the strongest character. He's up there. I believe he's up there. And I know he is a demigod as well. But no, he's not stronger than Hercules. He's not.
They haven't arm wrestled.
Hercules in his movie literally picks up monsters and twirls them over his head and throws them. Maui has trouble with a giant crab. I'm not saying Maui's not strong.
Maui's voiced by The Rock, so.
Yeah, okay, I get that.
But, just the voice itself.
I would take Hercules in a fight.
I would take Hercules in a fight. I think Hercules.
I'm not saying fight. I'm just saying he's built like a DH.
Hercules.
No, he's absolutely built like a DH.
Hercules is going to have a better average, but I think Maui's going to hit more home runs.
I'm not saying Maui's going to be a good DH. There's no question about that. I just disagree with you saying he's the strongest. He's not.
Okay.
Is my response. And I need orange juice.
I suppose.
That's fair. Well, do you want to do lineups real quick, how they would look in the lineup?
I have some honorable mentions. I have a manager, a bat boy, and an umpire.
Okay.
Just people that I thought would be a good fit for a team, but weren't really gonna be on the team kind of thing.
Yeah, we can name our managers and.
Manager is someone who has experience. He's old. He's wise. He has tires. Doc Hudson is my manager.
Not bad.
I don't.
Okay.
I think he would know what to do. He's that older. He's got the old touch in the clubhouse. I think that's all good teams.
That's fair.
Do you want me to name my manager? Or do you want to name your bat boy? Or
you can go ahead and you can name your manager.
So
I'll allow it.
My manager is. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Just for you.
My manager is someone that's had to deal with a lot in her past. A lot of eccentric personalities. And the best way to manage a team is when you put, especially in this fictional group, you have to be able to manage all these personalities and be able to bring out the best in them. You know, she might be able to bring out the best in these people. She might not be able to. But one damn thing, the arguments with the umpires are going to be electric, and I like television ratings. So give me Edna Mode as my manager.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
She is going to
That's a good one,
probably be able to bring out the best in all my players because people are going to be able to respect her. And if you don't respect her, she's going to take a newspaper and hit you in the freaking head with it. So you better respect the crap out. Yeah, exactly.
Dyna-Guy.
Dyna-Guy. Okay.
Dude,
I can't.
Go.
I guess we're going to have the toy trifecta here.
There we go.
Because my manager, I went with a natural-made leader. He's the leader in every single movie. I went with Woody. He's very wise for a child.
I respect it. I don't mind. Yeah, I like it. I like the pick. I think he would be good. I think especially, I don't know, do you guys see Toy Story 3? Or, 4? 4.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good movie, in my opinion. But first of all, that
Tom Hanks has coached baseball/softball before. So that helps.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. I like the pick. I don't have too much to say.
Thank you, A League of Their Own.
Yep. I almost said the wrong movie, and I was like, no, that's not
What?
I literally almost said Field of Dreams, and then that's definitely not the Tom Hanks movie.
It's fine. Last time we did this, when I thought the water. I thought Ben was, when he was describing Waterboy, he was describing a real football team. So that happened.
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher. You're drinking the wrong kind of water. I also included a Bat Boy just because I really like this character. I wanted him a part of the team. I think he would bring fun energy, but didn't really want to put him in the field. My Bat Boy is Tow Mater.
Oh.
I was expecting a little more of a what? Can we just? I'm gonna do that.
What?
Hang on.
Oh,
my Bat Boy. Yeah. My Bat Boy is Tow Mater.
What?
Yeah, guys, I know.
Word?
Word? Yeah, I just think he'd be fun. I just would love to see it. Him backing himself up on the dirt, whipping his tow cable around, collecting all the bats. I think it'd be great.
Mine, I actually have with me. And, if you're telling me that this wouldn't be perfect, Edna Mode would definitely make this Bat Boy marketable on a T-shirt. You're telling me the one and only Orange Bird as your Bat Boy? You're telling me this face hands you a bat? And you're not going to be able to...
Chicken Little. Have you ever seen Chicken Little?
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
I wanted to put him in my team for the meme.
I thought about it.
Do you know the scene in Chicken Little where he's walking up, he's the helmet's flopping around, he's got the huge bat? That's what I imagine Orange Bird would do. He'd be trying to fly away and just dragging this bat on the ground. That's all I can think of.
You have Orange Bird hand you a bat, and I don't even know does Orange Bird even have a sound? He'd just be like, "Please, sir, can you hit a home run?" And then he just hits a home run. You're just gonna do that for Orange Bird? Are you kidding me?
You're just gonna do it for Orange Bird.
You're just gonna do it for Orange Bird.
Do it for Orange Bird.
Do it for hashtag do it for Orange Bird.
Do it for Orange Bird. My Bat Boy. I took Brandon's third baseman because he can be your team medic. He can pull up instructional how-to videos, if you need to learn something in between innings. Baymax.
That'd be a good one.
Baymax would be a good one.
I had to put him somewhere.
Baymax. I wanted to put him in my lineup, and you guys did something that I failed to do. I love Baymax. Baymax is one of my favorite characters. I got a little stuffed one. He's out of frame, but
I have a huge one in the corner right now.
I believe you.
I love it. I forgot, and I'm ashamed to admit this, that you could just reprogram him to be good at whatever you want to be at. And like to me, I was thinking of the very slow, unarmored medical Baymax. And so I just completely discarded him. Yeah, I wanted to put him somewhere, and I just forgot. I forgot that you could do that, and it was a mess.
That's okay, bud. We forgive you.
But who wouldn't love coming off after hitting a 3-run jack and having Baymax say, "Nice swing,"
or if you sucked, and he'd be like, "It's okay, you can get him next time."
Yeah,
he's an uplifter.
Good try.
Yeah.
I did put an umpire. Because there was one character who when I think of I say name an MLB umpire, who's the first one that comes to your mind?
Joe West.
Joe West, yeah.
Joe West, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is I want you guys to try and guess. Who out of all the Disney / Pixar roster, you would get one guess. Who is the most like Joe West? And I'm talking it is Roz. Directly. I have Roz is my umpire. Literally, and I would encourage you and who's ever listening, I would encourage everyone to Google a picture of Joe West, memorize the details, then Google a picture of Roz. When I tell you that they are the same person, the only, and I mean only difference is Roz is a female. I mean, there's a picture you can find of Joe West during a game. He took his hat off to wipe sweat or whatever, and the wind blew behind him, and his hair sticks straight up. If you can find that picture and put it next to a Roz picture, it is the funniest. Absolutely, it is the same. You're right there, Ben.
I just love that I guessed that. I love that I thought of that.
You guessed. I didn't even finish the sentence and you guessed it. It is so
dude,
funny.
I knew where you were going with it.
I mean, down to the attitude. She can be sweet.
Yeah.
She most of the time is horribly unfair.
Yeah.
She is Roz. Joe West has successfully punched out 2 MLB players in his career, and he's just Joe West. It's just so perfect.
I don't even want to say my umpire anymore. Roz is perfect for that. I picked Genie just because I've seen
That's who I picked.
Well,
so we should talk about it.
You guys made the fatal mistake. Genie's way too fair.
Yeah. Well,
but that's what I want. I want a fair game.
Strikeout theatrics would be unbelievable.
That's what I'm saying. We're bringing in the TV ratings. Baseball needs that.
Yes. I would want nothing but strikeouts if the Genie was behind the plate, dude.
Strike one. Ooh, are you going to swing at the next one, tough guy?
You know what?
He can be your announcer, too. Announcer.
Honorable mention. Genie is the announcer. Can you imagine a dinger you're ready in the Robin Williams voice, and he turns himself into fireworks, and then he explodes.
Yeah, dude.
Genie's announcer would be more fun to listen to / watch than the actual game.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Batting order. We just go in 1 through 9 straight away.
Yeah, just
through 9.
Go through yours.
Okay. I'm picking Dash. You want someone that can get on base. Then you want someone who can bump him over. I think Jesse would be good at that. Best shot at a 3-run jack, Gaston is 3rd. If all 3 of them get on, Mr. Incredible is launching a grand slam. Then I'm kind of doing that same thought process, but in reverse. Merida's going to get on. Stitch is then going to get on. Hercules is going to Sully's going to get on. Then Hercules, then Tigger, then Peter Pan. Because I love Peter Pan, but I do not think that dude would be able to swing a bat if he tried.
Yeah, that dude's definitely on the team for his fielding.
No, he is on the team 100% for his fielding, not even for his bat.
I mean, he can fly around the bases too. So
yeah, I mean, no, well, I'm going he has to run. That's why I also put him at 9, because I figured he has to touch the bases, and I don't think it would be legal for him to fly around. But that's just, I don't know.
That's fair.
To each their own. So I'm gonna guess we all have Dash batting first. Maybe Ben doesn't, but yeah, Dash is first for me, and then I went with a guy that is another kind of speed-ish, but also some power because whatever. I went with Tarzan at 2, and then batting third is Maui, so he can hit that 3-run jack, and then if he just gets on base, you have the Beast batting fourth, and then I have a guy that can run and hit for power, Hercules. And then I have a guy that is kind of fast. He can still get on base, Buzz Lightyear. And then Baymax, I feel like, is going to be the power 7th hitting guy. And then, Aladdin's more on the team for his fielding, so he's 8. And then you have the Figment of Imagination coming in at 9.
I just saw Matt, and I thought I knew you wanted to say something when you said Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah,
I don't mind. Okay. Just to kind of squash it, I don't think Buzz Lightyear is a bad pick because obviously I have Jesse, and I'm going off of the movie. So Buzz Lightyear in right field, okay, I believe he could get to a ball, but he can't fly. And then all I keep thinking now is every time he says Buzz Lightyear, I'm just like, oh, I want to make fun of it, but I can't because I have Jesse in my lineup. There's
You're just mad. You're just mad. It's okay.
My starting 9. I mean, we all went Dash first. How could you not? Mm-hmm. Second, I went with who I believe is my second most agile player. I put Aladdin there, because I want my 2 top guys there. Mm-hmm. Third, I also went Gaston, so we're looking kind of similar right there.
Where's Airbud? Is fourth Airbud?
No, dude, Airbud's last.
Damn it.
Sorry.
I
should have just said it. No, dude, I'm surprised. I went Hercules cleanup because I want that granny right there. Fifth, I went with Ralph, because, I got a power bat there. 6th, I went Sully at catcher. 7th is Kristoff, my DH. Got the Beast in right at 8th, and then Airbud is 9th. So I got power 4 through 8.
Yeah.
Which
I would switch.
I would argue 3 too.
I would like it. I would switch Beast and Ralph, just because I feel like Ralph is strong. I don't feel like he'd be as strong of a hitter as you would think. Oh, yeah. When he connects, yeah, but I don't think he would connect as often.
He connects that ball's going 600 straight dead center.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, but if he connects, if Hercules connects, we're just gonna have to get a new ball because it'll be on the sun.
If you had Orange Bird as your bat boy, just be like,
"Are you gonna wreck it?"
I'm gonna wreck it, and then he's gonna hit a 700-foot bomb straight.
I just think that out of everyone, I think the Beast would absolutely be higher up in the lineup. But hey, dude, I mean, your team, dude.
I had him at 4, so I mean, I agree with Matt.
Love to see it.
I actually agree with Matt on something, so I thought I'd just point that out. No shade.
Wow.
I mean, overall, I think there's something to be said that out of the entire roster of Disney and Pixar characters, I think that there's something to be said that we overlapped a little bit. We all picked Dash in some fashion. Yep. We all picked Hercules in some fashion. Ben, you and I did Gaston. Mm-hmm. We all had a Toy Story character. Yeah, we all had a toy. Yeah, Ben had Baymax was a frequent. Sully. I think there is something to be said, and maybe it's just because we did all pick fairly popular characters, but at the same time, they're popular for a reason.
Right.
So
Disney's pretty popular.
I was waiting for someone to be like the fat guy in the floating chair and Wall-E. I just think he'd be great. I was waiting for someone, and I thought about.
He was my honorary fan.
He would be a good one. I thought about digging real deep just to so almost making a meme lineup. So every single pick, you'd be like, "Who is that?" And just and then the very last guy, I was gonna do all these weird people, and the very last guy was gonna be like, and Mickey, and then just brush over it real fast. Although none of us really put. You had Goofy, Brandon, but none of us put main stage characters.
I almost had Mickey at short, but then last minute I changed it to Aladdin because I liked Aladdin in my lineup a little bit more.
Yeah.
I did not pick any of the main stage characters for the reason of they're not like, I feel like they like, you know how in video games you pick the guy to like, oh, this guy's good at power, this guy's good at speed. I feel like they're just the neutral.
Yeah.
I feel like they are
totally.
the starting ground of the neutral. Like they
Like
are
when you
Mario.
first open up the
They're
game, like,
Mario.
you have to start with them. Yeah.
Yeah, Mickey's definitely on my bench. Like if I had a bench player, because he could
Yeah,
play
I would
anywhere.
trust them. I would trust them in the lineup. I wouldn't put them first.
Exactly. This is a starting 9. Mickey would be on the bench, and he would be
I
like
mean,
the
we're trying to
utility
win a
guy.
World Series here. We're trying to win a World Series here, guys. We
Obviously
can't,
not.
we
When
can't
you said
afford
right
just to
field
be-
is a joke.
I was
Your
going,
words. I'm just saying your words. You know.
No. My words. I'm just saying. I was going for like. In this, like you know, there's not a league here. We're doing like scrimmage games. I'm saying.
You just said we're trying to win a World Series.
We are trying to win a World Series. And look, if one person needs replaced, Peter Pan's getting cut. It's that simple. He's the weak link. He's batting 9th. He's the worst person on this team. But the fact of the matter is, he can fly. And I think my outfield is stacked.
And
Fly.
I think that's
And,
where I'm lacking. Is I don't really have anybody that can, like, you hit a 600-foot jack. Like I don't have anybody that can fly out there. So
Yeah.
you take what you give.
You take what you get. That's all you get.
You know,
I like our teams. I can't wait to see who thinks has the best team.
right?
And then people can argue if Buzz Lightyear, the cartoon movie, is a
Is
valid
Buzz Lightyear?
argument.
It's not. Buzz Lightyear's a good pick. Buzz Lightyear, it's not canon. It shouldn't count.
We didn't establish the rule of canon or
No,
not
I
canon.
didn't think we had to.
It's in the.
I didn't like if you would have just said Buzz Lightyear, we would have said he couldn't fly. That would have been it. But now it's this big. It's way too deep. I don't think it's fair. There are 2 versions of Buzz Lightyear. One that is canon, one that is not. If you're doing Disney characters, you have to do the one that's canon.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure they're coming out with a movie that's going to be voiced by Chris, the Captain America guy.
Chris Evans, yeah.
Chris Evans.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be
The
based
Captain
on the
America.
Buzz Lightyear character. So how about I choose that guy?
That guy doesn't technically exist yet, so we can revisit this when that movie comes out. If you would like.
safe inside my mind.
At least I'm
I'm safe inside my mind.
My mind is an enigma. Milk.
After the show, I'm going to show you a video of Buzz flying just to make you mad.
I'm not. Look, that show. First of all, a great show. It's a good show.
It's also a
It's a good
movie.
show.
Okay, I'm talking about the show. Brett.
I was talking about the movie.
New friend.
I'll get that application.
We'll
set
go.
up for
We'll go
Matt
ahead
Beauty
and
Friends.
leave it at movie and cartoons.
I'm shocked. Not one of you have mentioned my orange juice yet.
I didn't care enough.
Kind of been letting it happen.
You've been letting it happen.
Just letting it happen.
For those listening on the podcast, Matt's just drinking orange juice right out of the carton. Florida's natural.
He's been doing it the whole episode too.
Yeah,
whole episode. I love orange juice. I'm a pulp guy myself.
Ugh.
Always have it on hand, dude. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I like it. I like to chew my food,
It's not
so
everyone's
extra
cup of orange juice.
Yeah, it's not everyone's cup of orange juice. I understand that, but I always got a carton on hand.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's probably not the survival thing you want on hand. If we ever get lost in the desert, you're like, "Do you have any water?" Nope. I got Florida's natural with pulp. It's great.
Orangebird approves.
Orangebird. That's Orangebird. Can you please hit a dinger?
We wrapping up though, boys?
Of course, Orangebird.
Yeah, I think we got to leave it at orange juice,
All right.
cartoons, and Orange Bird.
That's fair.
Alrighty. Good lineups all around.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah, if you're on, yeah, I mean, keeping up with the BS / Burgers with the Boys, like, subscribe. Do what do people?
5
do on
stars. We want 5 stars on Apple.
5
Podcasts.
stars.
5
Do it.
stars and raving reviews really helps us.
If you've made it this far, you like give us that
Yeah.
5-star review.
you've made it this far, and if you don't have
thank
anything, if you don't have anything nice to say, well then you know,
Say it anyways. We'll make fun
say
of
it
it.
anyway because, you know, why not? It's going to give
It'll be
us something to
fun.
entertain us.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
All right,
You wanna
y'all.
close it
Whether
out?
it's nighttime, daytime, morning, 3 a.m. with a Krabby Patty, have a great
Tacos.
whatever it is. See y'all next time.
3 a.m.